changes the way products are conceived, built, marketed, and scaled, the real question is no longer simply how can we use AI. The bigger question is how do we build products where AI is at core of the product, the customer experience, and the growth strategy. Welcome to our live webinar on building AI first products that scale. We will explore how entrepreneurs can think beyond simply adding AI as a feature and instead building products where AI becomes a fundamental part of the product, customer experience, and growth engine. Hello, I'm Avni Gupta, your host, and I'm delighted to welcome all the startup founders, aspiring entrepreneurs, innovators, and students who have joined us today. It is my absolute pleasure to welcome our distinguished speaker, Mr. M. Kumar, popularly known as Sales Elephant. With over 17 years of experience in sales, branding, business strategy, ERP, and CRM, Mr. Prasanna Kumar has worked extensively with businesses, entrepreneurs, startups, and professionals to help them build stronger brands, improve sales, and create sustainable growth. He is the founder and CEO of Nedunal Yaanai Upscale Solutions, a company which is working across sales, marketing, business strategy, training, and digital solutions. Beyond business, what makes his journey particularly inspiring is his contribution as a startup mentor and business trainer. He has conducted 600 plus business workshops and has trained thousands of professionals and entrepreneurs. He has also been associated with the startup and innovation ecosystem, including Startup TN and Tamil Nadu Technology Hub ITNT, and has served as an evaluator for the Smart India Hackathon. So, without taking much more time, let's give a warm welcome to Mr. Prasanna Kumar, Sales Elephant. Sir, over to you. Sir, you are muted.
Thanks, Gupta. Sorry for that.
No problem.
So, generally, we have today's topic is building an AI product that scales. Okay. Generally, what we have to do with that, simply we have some exciting product. We can people are doing like this only nowadays. They simply added a AI in the before the product's name. So A CRM, A ERP, A like that they are doing. So we want to have some condition to be called as a AI platform. So the use of AI is generally what before AI we can do na, we do analytics. We can take it from the variation departments and we do with an like we use other tools like a SEMrush or for marketing we use some SEMrush. For CRM we used like a PowerPoint or Adobe or these kinds of tools. This is all the free version tools. So we
Yes.
use analyzed and we go in the market and Power BI. We use Power BI for the business analytics, Tableau, all these kinds of stuff. The technical knowledge has more depends on the person. If your Tableau guy or a Power BI guy went out na, so you can't take the reports. Or in usual way, we used to work on Excels. So much of Excels. So this
Yes.
is the thing. But after the AI comes, it will identify what the problem is and what solution it can be provided through this AI. Is that uh, everyone is saying, I want to build an AI company, AI product. So, do you need the essential for that product in the market? They didn't charge that. So, like I saw a AI platform for a create competitor for the Canva. Canva already has the users, but one company from the India they are creating a AI for designing the posters. What is the difference between that and this? Canva representing them as a Canva itself, but this company, so-called company, their name will be the first name and the last name will be A
Okay.
XYZ A. company, it's like covering that. So the market going there, and they are currently doesn't have that much users. So this is the problem. So if we want to build a product in AI, we should understand the market. Why we want to understand the markets first of all? If there is a need for our product, what is the gap between the current product and the AI which we are using? So simply, if we are using AI, if we told AI, na, they will come with the ChatGPT or Gemini, Perplexity. These AIs are the free AIs, and open AI also available. So people think that AI can do everything. No, AI is a trained model. Like previously, we used on SQL database. How AI is more useful. How much data it has in their own thing. Then only it comes to work on the particular condition what we given to them. And recently, there is an AI was violate their rules. It was a company in UK. They are giving car rental company. They are almost 75 years in that industry in the UK itself. That AI was built in cloud itself. They are using it to build because they built it in that thing. Na? So what they initially done, they have some developers with not that much of experience with the AI and similarity. So they created some ERP or kind of thing, not exact ERP, but similar to that product. What happened now? The rental company has their own value, almost 17,000 uh, million dollars was that database worth was deleted by that A. What was the it also told that yes, I apologize to what happened. I know I violated the rules, but 17 years of customers data has been deleted, and the recovery team has till now they are recovered 60% of the data only. It's not like that that rental cost will be for like in Indian rupees, not 5 to 10 lakhs. It will like around like minimum start from 50 lakhs to 3 crores, 7 crores, up to 10 crores, 100 crores. Depends upon the events and the tourists, how they want to do. So this is how the data was.
Okay. So,
And
I request, can you please share the PPT?
yeah, I can. Before
Okay.
that, I want to go with
Yeah,
this
yeah, sure, sure.
real-time
Let's go.
example, so I
Right.
can open that.
Okay, no problem.
So now we can start with the PPT.
Okay.
Yeah. So how to do these kinds of things, and already Gupta gave an introduction to me. So next we go with the A mindset. Before starting with the products, how our mindset should be. This is called the title called as A first mindset. Traditionally, how they build na, they build something, add a AI with that, and do the market, go to the market. So that will be the failure model. Okay, A is not a future; it's a product with a philosophy. The difference between the traditional and the AI first thinking is not a technology; it's where you start. How the AI product should be designed. Start from the problem. Okay, for example, we all know that Asian Paints in India, before the ISRO, uh, Asian Paint company bought the first supercomputer and stored all the datas, because each customer has each different types. Whenever you are going for an Asian Paint company's business showroom or retail showroom or a wholesale showroom, You doesn't see that lot of paint different painters. They have the different technology with the AI model. They can correctly give you a correct color with the combinations of RGB or simple their formula. So they have the problem, they have the data, like here mentioned na, the problem has been no, because generally what paint they do na, storing the multiple colors, like yellow we had a 15 to 20 shades, like across each colors has each different shades. That will be storing those in a retail shop or a wholesale place na, it will be difficult. But in this area you can, after having the data which customer needs, the intelligence will suggest you what color of the thing you want to combine, and how what is the output. This is the way they do. And these experience gave them scalable model in the paint industries. Okay, when I want to design a AA, what should my AA want to solve the problem? What is the core problem? And for that problem, and for my AI needs the data. So how the human actually the human wants to live in, they need a oxygen, like that our AI should need the data, problem statement and data, and then only the intelligence. Intelligence means it's operates and it will think artificially to do some tasks given by or what we made for that product, and we want to experience with the real time client. Okay, don't go with the full-fledged product. If you initially you have the idea, then you go with the prototype, and you go to take into the market with few clients who wants to use that A. After that you have some experience. Now you develop a MVP model, so you can scale up. Okay, then this is how next start with a problem, not with the AI. So these are the things what I explained to you. What was, what problem you are solving, who experienced this problem, specified user. Like for example, I am a creator, so I need a every day I have a post something on my LinkedIn or other social media, but I don't have the time to uh, I had a content calendar, but each time I want to post on certain times, and I want to see the impressions, and I want to change according to that. So frequently it wants to do a task. So, like say, our problem solving, this is my problem. So, experience. I am a content creator. So, the problem was experience who? The target audience are here is content creators. And this is the main thing, how often they are occurs. So, how many times I want to use your, is it I want to use this platform in regular basis, or a weekly twice, or every day, or I needed a certainty. This is what we do. So how this framework works? Initially, you go with a problem for specified user, understand their pain point, and give the solution. It's not only improving the product. You want to give the 10x growth for them, because when I usually do these kinds of software with lot of people, everyone nowadays asking I want an AI. So I want to simply the AI names. I told them what is your problem, why you want to create an AI, which kind of audience you are facing, and what is the pain point of those audience. So using this AI, what is the outcome for them? So these kinds of things we want to tell them. or ask them for when we are developing an AI product or any products in the market. This is the framework which I personally work with my 18,000 clients. Okay, so how the what makes a product AI first? Intelligence, understanding and the reason about the context, whichever. For example, we build a business intelligence software. Let's say it will show 3 years, 4 years, 5 years projection, and we can simply we can tell that this A is perfect. You can go with 100% sure. So for some company, for like a Milky Mist, na, it will be we want to give a personalized business thing. For each industry, the AI should be trained at least 3 months or 4 months. So then only it will give the personalized, every individual will be satisfied. And the automation, like what I said previously, I want to do create the posters, and I want to research the hashtags, and I want to like the discussion contents, and I want to check with the impressions, and it will be a continuous task for each and every day. So I want to automate that also, and predict and analyze what topics generally wins best reach, what will be I needed assistance. This is how it takes. And the automation what we are using, it's called agents in AI platform. Agents that you that how we call na, the product market agent will be our product. The entire product is we called as Suno AI. Okay, it's a marketing automation tool. We generally listed on marketing automation tool. What agent we uses, because here I won't be doing all these kinds of thing. I use some AI to automate these repeated actions. So this is called how we go with this market. First we want to understand and reason about the context. Simple, we want to, when we are going to the market now, generally we want to understand what customer wants to buy. Let's say if you are going to a sari sector na, sales executive will ask you what kind of sari you are asking, ma'am. Like that they will tell.
Yes.
So from that itself, they why you are taking the sari, we tell this is for my friend's wedding, or I want to, it's for a college function, or it's for my bride. They will suggest you, they adapt you. In the here second one's personalization. The personalization, it depends upon which event, what is the purpose, why the customer needs this. It will suggest you. Like that the shopkeeper or the sales executive will suggest you this color according to your personality, your style, everything. It will suit. You will take all these things. When you are repeatedly going for a purchase, you want to do a automation here. Automation is not just like when the, if you are going in an AI, like think you are standing in the AI mirror. So it will check, analyze your body, everything. It will suggest you a best suitable sari, because we don't want to go to our trial room and make it and wear it everything. So it will be uh, burden for the client itself. When you are trying to wear 10 different saris, the can you take the same places for the 11th sari? It's not suitable, no? So when you are
Yes.
using the automation, we can use all different stores will be there, and that it will predict which will suit best for me. So from this outcome, the agent which we are using to predict all these things and automating everything will be on behalf of the users. we are using the agent to demonstrate all the things. This is what called a product AI first. The product should be clear and crystal. I didn't see that much stores are having a AI mirror, which AI intelligent mirror for persons who are trained, not big companies in like industry, textile industry, the like Chennai Six or Pothys didn't introduce these kinds of things to their customers. When you're into a, like, if you can build this kind of software, you can give it to everyone. This is one of the idea which recently we are facing with the clients. Okay, then how to stack. Okay, so initial the frame is what we have to get now. The framework is start from the user experience, what the user sees. AI products will be has to be in a pyramid shape. The top is very important. What kind of user experience we want to give our user or interacts or sees. Like I told you now, the AI mirror. So it will tell only shows the visual thing. And if you want to add a interaction, so if the customer tells what if I am wearing a red saree, I'm asking to the a mirror what other colors I choose, or if I wear my favorite color yellow, how I look to be. Like that, we want to experience the users. Okay, for that we use an AI or agent layer to interact with the customer and makes the decision, so we can use that. Okay, the third one is the models and the APIs which we are using with the AI mirrors, and the data and the knowledge. What is the data? The plain data is not only the stack inventory of that particular shop. We want to add something like the cosmetic designs and what are the other pairing things you want to buy. If you are giving, that will be useful. If they are okay with that mirror na, they start from that itself. You can start with the billing. Okay, I will billing it. It will take from the AI mirror. I am standing in front of, just within 10 minutes I satisfied with my purchase. After that, the AI mirror is proceeded that to the product purchase system, business system, which is can be a CRM or a ERP. Okay, this is the complete thing. And what if we needed from the thing? Usually, we need user experience. Some platform like agents are here, na? Traditional. It will be the executives, and the executive has the knowledge. Okay, the models and APIs and data and knowledge are the knowledge about the each different style saris or a material which they know. After that, if you are decided like this product is enough for you now, if you are selected, after you are selected the particular sari, they taken that sari to the billing counter. Then you want to check take that to the delivery point. Okay, same thing will be having, instead of the sales executive, we are replacing with the agent layer with modules and APIs with a database and knowledge. Everyone, even human or AI, basic thing is data and knowledge. They have, they want to know what is their inventory and what is their requirement. For a, for example, if you are going for a marriage in South India, if you are putting black saris or a black dress to a good function, every even now, my own mom will kill me. So they want to understand this, have this knowledge, then only he can proceed with that. Okay, from there we can push it to CRM or a ERP, whichever they are using for their business systems. For all these things, We needed a cloud and computing and security. Okay, we know we want to store all these data on the cloud. Compute is a computer is a basic thing we use to regulate it. Computer here is not a that a mirror I told you now for that. And what why you need a security for this? If we told na, if a customer wants to try the a mirror and we capture her 3D model shaping, okay, from the face itself, top to bottom we can scan it and everything will be stored. Customer data is very important, so it when it's outside it will be misusable for anyone. So AI products should be uh, comes under the GCP control, and everything want to have the cyber records. We want to have the special certificate. It will be cyber security company, okay, protected by some cyber security auditing companies. Okay, do we have any questions till now?
Yeah, sir. So
Yeah,
can we
sure.
take it later, post
Yeah,
completing
sure.
the PPT? Yeah.
Yeah. So this is how the thing. Now we want to tell how to build. So all this what is entire thing where previously I told you explained the building how to build na. So build, test, learn and scalable. Okay. This is how I told you. First discover your problem and the audience everything here. In the first point you want to what is the problem? What type of customer you are serving? So we make some prototype and we want to test with the real time users to validate our things. So we take that or we want to measure that. Okay, from that uh, we want to grow some next level. From the prototype we are going to uh, MVP or a full version. This is how you the fourth point will tell you. Okay, most of a they will releases part by part. Okay, from that starting point they doesn't know how many points they want to give in the prototype. They everyone is nowadays doing that. They are doing with a prototype. They are uh, prototype. The next session will be the MVP model. They don't validate. They internally validate or manual testing or automated testing the report with some other things. They are not approaching for a marketing company to have this tested real type of users to use their product, and from them itself what are the measurements we taken validate. If the customer tells for example we need a product, we like the product but we need these kinds of things possible, so it would be great for us if we taken 100 peoples for the real time use test, so we will get a knowledge. According to that we can know how much price we can make for our product, and the traction adoption and accuracy everything will be measurable. So then only you can go with an MVP or a fully fledged product to the in the market. This is what we actually do in these kinds of areas. So now till now we are doing how to do our a product. Now how we use the tractions, the main thing which do's for every each and every business wants to do. So the revenue models should be correctly based. Okay, so for example I doesn't know the subscription cost for my API cost or a infra cost or a data or the cloud, anything. For I didn't know my domain rate itself, but how much I want to spend. For example, 1,000 rupees I am getting for all these expenses, and how many customers I have. For example, I have 10,000 customers. My cost is 1,000 rupees. What is the thing? So the image like say 10 rupees or 20 rupees, that is my cost. So according to that I can introduce on my revenue models. Okay, for example, if for an B2B, when you are going to a B2B now, initially they have 20 users or 30 users who can use this AI or our product. So according to them, only we can give the quotation. Or this is not a B2B, it will be a B2C model. So the subscription fee wants to be predictable. When you are measuring about after the building your prototype, you have to validate that. In the measurables only you can go with the subscription, what how much the subscription cost, what we are actually burning for each customer. When you are having the 100 customers, we in the test now how much data they have measure consumed, and what is the latency we want to make that sure. From that, if for example our total data cost is $100 now, we want to $150, because in that we have the marketing expenses and platform fee and manage operation fees. Everything should be in the subscription fee of that user. Okay, this is how we can do pay for and customers will only for they will pay for result, not for access. Okay, make sure that you are giving much value result for the customers. Okay, then the common mistake what the when you are doing making a product in the field, building an AI product, before adding building an AI, validating the problem. Okay, the mistake, building an AI before validating the problem, because we don't have any problem, but someone takes something, we will do same repeated concept like I told you, XYZ AI company is competing with the Canva. So like that only, and using expensive models for simple tasks. For some things you don't go with, if a AI products means you don't want to go for each models or each APIs. Simple, there is a simple option, you can write it on the code basis itself. But instead of that, you want to have a product very easily and want to be quick launch. So most of people's using APIs to build the AI. So it will makes that expense more. And next topic is the data quality. They don't want to how the data will be the how much the quality of the data will be perfect. You want to measure that, then only you can see the output. Okay, so build, and I saw a lot of people are building AI have giving so much of features where too soon. For instead of that, they skipped a prototype, they could directly go to the full functioned version. Instead of prototype, if you are launching a prototype or MVP, you can understand the problem. Building an AI, you can start the problem from the basis itself. When you are into the market, you can't go back or change, adding or anything will not be possible after building the complete product. That's why the mentors are telling everyone to go with a prototype or MVP according to your thing. Because when we, when the users actually using the app, then only you can understand the real problem of your user segment. Okay, so, and ignoring the trust issue. Next point is ignoring the trust issues. What is the trust issues and privacy? Because the customer is depends wants to have our platform and satisfied have a good solution with us. But in AI, you can see the lot of people's images are morphed or using the data against them. This is the thing. So you want to give the trust for the users, like our data will be secured. We have all these kinds of, for the data security should be visible. Your data security layer, you don't want to explain each and every layer, but you want to tell them how our system will be protected, what is our rate, these kinds of things you can tell to them. Okay. When now I go with the alternate other. Now till now I told mistakes. So how to create a useful AI, avoid these mistakes. Make it simple, very. Start from simple, start with smallest viable intelligence. Useful, resolve the real and frequent pains. So testing with the real-time customers, where start from 50 users, test with them, have the data, and go with the 100 user or 150 users, increase, and you have some measurables, success metric outcomes, and how the data will be secured. All these problems will be solved and become a trustworthy when you are telling about how much the data will be secured. Because when you are seeing in uh, like I think so, in one of the food platform or delivery platform, the customer data was leaked, leaked not intentionally, but due to some malfunction they have leaked the data. So that is the best thing happen, most best thing happen to a user or a client when they trust you. Order those things, like it's not a private things. Okay. So this has happened and some get divorced on that field itself. So the scalable and trustable OT is more importance in building an AI or any platform using a SaaS or tech platforms. Okay. Then, so this is a checklist. Okay. All this I do already. I told you. I just skip this slide. Okay. So we are into the final slide. So this is my QR code. So how to the winners won't how we tell na, how to build the AI from the sketch. And if you are seeing someone wins the AI products, someone AI products wins the race na, you think what problem they are used to satisfied, and what result they get, how they scaled, all these kinds of will be analyzed. If you follow this framework, you will get the success, not for this own tech products on itself. When you are manufacturing something or doing some products na, you can use this simple framework which I use for my mentees. First, problem and intelligence and experience and business and scale. These are the five things I will personally tell you to everyone. Thank you.
Thank you so much, sir. It was such an insightful and thought provoking session. So, some of the users have some questions for you. So, the first question is: how do we reduce the response time latency of an AI product?
Okay, it depends purely upon your server base. When this is how I told you to go with the prototype with the real-time users. When you are going with, for example, you have a 50 users. When we are initially testing with a 50 users database, you can see how much they are response. In our AI will be response for that. So according to that, you can go with 1,000 users or 500 users or 600 users. You can have those testing report. You can give it to your backend person or a cloud person DevOps person who handles your database. So without the proper data or a measurable things, that is user case scenario, the DevOps can't give you the DevOps or a server person or a cloud infra person doesn't give you a proper server. Main thing is the AI response. or any tech product response will comes under the measurables of your test case scenarios only. From the server, that's how the server will do their thing. So for example, my capacity is uh, per day is 2 kg of foods I can take, but I can't take 3 kg or 4 kg foods na. So like that, each server has each capacity. When you are over thing overfeeding those things, it will make it response very slow. So usually go with the test stage, so you can go with other thing. Yeah.
Right, sir. Thank you.
Yeah.
The next question is, how do we make AI responses more accurate and reliable?
Okay, so same thing, but same user case experience along with when you are testing with 100 members. Now you have some certain data type, and you want to train the data module from 7 hours to 24 hours. So you want to 24 bar 7, you want to train that model, so that then one will be an accurate, uh, much stronger thing.
Okay. Next question. For an early stage startup, when should we use an existing AI API and when should we build our own AI technology?
For a So when you are started, not only APIs is a shortcut. Okay, generally. So instead of using APIs, you go with the traditional coding method. You try to solve in traditional method. If you don't have option, or it takes so much of thing or experienced person, you are facing hurdles, then you can go with the AAPIs. Okay. For example, OpenAI is a source for the ChatGPT and everything. So they developed that sources from the scratch, the ChatGPT and DeepSeek is came here. Likewise, we have multiple things, but the thing is, you want to understand your problem statements very clearly. I will tell you for the early startup stages, because when the funding is majorly comes from bootstrap or the hard earned money which uh, from their families or friends. So we are going with the investor, it's not a problem. When you are taking money from your friends and someone takes from their partners, so it will affect your family also. So make it sure you are solving the right problem for the right users. You can start with that, and don't forget to taste all these things before the launching.
Right. Sir. Next question is, how can an AI startup build a strong competitive advantage when the underlying AI models are available to everyone?
So that's same thing. Huh? The questions are different. The thing is common to each user defines. Okay, that statement, the problem statement which we are going to represent, and target audience which we are going to satisfy. So when we are going into a validated model, so we can arrange those persons, have some questionnaires. You can, if we launch as a product, are you willing to use this, or you other products you will use like open source, like that. So people are willing to pay. The reason is they want a reasonable price for that, and more the thing is they need a privacy for that,
Okay.
and best solution what they get, because we are Indians. Generally we expect from more than what we paid.
Right.
You want to understand your customers needs first. Okay.
Okay, sir. So one last question and then we'll end up here. At what
Yeah.
subscription price we charge initially?
So I already told you. For example, if my server cost is 50 to 60,000 for 100 users, so what subscription for I want to divide it. If 50,000 is my budget for the server cost itself, I had some profit na. So like for I want to 10,000 rupees for if I added 10,000 rupees for my individual expense, like company expenses, other expenses, for I want to say pay the salary. Okay, and I have 1,000 users now. I want to divide it, those users by the subscription. That's why each AI product companies or tech companies targeting the users. Okay, if you are you want to go with 100 users, 1,000 users in next 6 months, plan according to that. Calculate the server cost, marketing cost, operational cost, plus you want to add your profit itself. We are not doing any social service to everyone. Okay,
Right,
so
sir.
add those things when you are uh, going to the commercial thing.
Okay, so thank you so much.
Thank you, Kumar.
So, the examples and the practical insights and your experience across sales, technology, business strategy, I think this is going to be very helpful for the founders and entrepreneurs who are associated with us. And I would like to thank everyone who has attended the session with us. If you found today's session valuable, do not forget to stay connected with G&Q. We have many more expert led webinars and learning opportunities lined up for your support journey. So, thank you everyone once again and have a wonderful day and keep innovating. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, Kumar.